Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of Beastars, Chapter 160. Let's see here. The Uncertainty of a Loyal Son. That's a little contradictory, but okay. And we got Q-Chan. Dang, she's more shapely than I thought she was. But, you know, baggy clothing and all, I guess it would have made her look more dumpy, but whatever. Q-Chan is Cute-Chan, you know? Kind of that heart choker thing going on, and kind of a dominatrix thing with the rope. Okay. Narrow waist. Yes. Am I becoming a furry now? I think I'm becoming a furry now. Anyway. Let's see here. When I look at the wolf again, I was weirded out by his face. That's why I asked him, "What's with your eyes?" His eyes are filled with despair over the world's state of affairs, and yet they're also filled with hope. Yeah, they are. Your hope is wasted on the back alley market. Give up on capturing him. Probably talking about Melon. Oh, she's getting the cigarettes. I don't like that she smokes. Huh? I know that evil hybrid Melon is the cause behind all the chaos in the back alley market. I never would have thought someone like you would be so dead set on capturing him, even after 2 failed attempts. Okay, so they've really been talking, since, you know, on and off screen, so I like that. But interesting that they would have told all of that. Also, I'm noticing, yep, it's Marlboro brand, but it's Paroboro or Peruboro. So that's funny. Let's see here. Still sympathizing with his hybrid struggles and letting him go on instinct. That is so like you. I only just met you and I can totally see you doing that. So she's like, Legosi, you an idiot. You pointed out my weaknesses like it was nothing. You were right on the mark. Please teach me how to fight herbivores. I refuse. I mean, she would be a great teacher for him, to be honest. But, would it actually work in a timely manner? You know, like, we don't have the greatest time frame going forth with whatever Melon's planning on doing with the Black Alley. Black Alley? Now it's Black Alley. I swear, why don't they just call it the Black Market? Because I keep messing up Black Market and Back Alley. So now I've got Black Alley. Which kind of sounds racist now that I've said it too many times. But anyway. I refuse. Wolves who show pity to herbivores have no potential. Also, I hate you. Okay. Q, is there anything you want? Also, Lewis is, and it's like, hey, maybe I can give you something to give you what he needs, you know? We're grown-ups now. Why don't we make a deal where I can give you something if you can give Legosi lessons? I'm not interested in money. What I want is a carnivore who has as much willpower as I do. Wait. Oh, she wants a meat-eating man, huh? If you can punch me using all your strength right here, then maybe I'll reconsider. I just love that she's crotch level with him. Because like some of the way her demeanor and like some of her like body language, it's like, and then with what I thought she was kind of getting at, but probably wasn't the case. That all lines up a little too well, you know. But you have to use all of your strength. If I sense that you hold back even a little bit, I'll have to ask you to leave. Okay, and he's looking down and it's like, she's a female, a herbivore, a small animal, a rabbit, and are you gonna do it? Q-san is really cute, to be honest. I probably read that out of order, but I don't really care. Still gets the point across. Also, his tail is just going boing. He's got the fury in his eyes, but he's like, I don't want to do it. This is the first time I've ever felt this way towards a female other than Haru-chan. This is my disgusting fetish. This is my strength and my weakness. What's wrong? I'm supposed to hit Q-san right here. Are you gonna do it or not? I'll do it. I'll become a strong, perverted wolf. Is this going to be okay? I don't think so. So Son and Lewis are like, probably no. Oh god, she's going full on assault mode. It's like, hey, I didn't say I was just going to let you punch me, kind of deal. I'll fight you like I fight everyone else. Come at me with all you've got. I almost thought she had like one of those, is it Itachi? The like chain sickle? But then I remember, no, she doesn't have that. She has a rope and knives that she keeps in her ears, which is, that just, Let's see. Excuse me. Come at me with all you've got. Q-san, do you always use a rope and 2 daggers? I need them when I'm fighting. They're a part of my fighting strategy. Yeah, restrain and... I'm called Imaginary Chimera. What? I don't get it. Imaginary Chimera. Imaginary Chimera is when you compensate for what you lack by conjuring an image of it and using it to fight. I learned it from a master. Oh. Not sure. I would have called it that, but okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, you're imagining something that you're lacking, so then you're bringing that into yourself, and then it's like a mismatch. So it would be like a chimera, I guess, but okay. Sorry about all the coffee. I spent a long time being livestock in a cell. Also, I want to know who her master is. Wouldn't that be awesome if it turns out to be Gohan? I mean, be it that that's not a technique that he taught Legosi, but Legosi being a carnivore, maybe it made more sense that he didn't need to learn that. But that would be awesome if that would be a callback, because then that would make them even more likely to, join forces. Let's see here. Excuse me. Livestock in a cell, being scared of carnivores. The chimera I conjure with those carnivores in my mind is made of hatred and envy. Okay. What you need to conjure an imaginary chimera as strong as mine. She became a wolf. She's like a giant fucking... She has a wolf stand behind her. Our strong feelings towards different species. It says towards and not against. So her hatred would be against them. But could Legosi technically still use this? Like if he conjures up like a Haru kind of stand spirit behind her? Or behind him? Because that's basically what she's doing. So I could see it happening. And he's like... Legosi's looking up. Legosi-kun's looking at Q's imaginary chimera. You can only see it when you're fighting her. Q spins her rope to expand her animal senses. What? conjuring a huge body, and she uses her daggers to reproduce big sharp fangs. The knives I get, the rope not so much. The fiercer an animal, an animal's hatred of their attributes, the stronger the chimera can become, or can be made, or they can make. Am I yeah, there we go. Took me about 3 tries, but oh god, it's talking now. This is the body I want to be, or I want so I can be stronger. What does a wolf like you want? Well, if he wants to be stronger, but physically he is pretty strong, it's just his mental state is the problem. So, would this even work for him? If you have an obsession that rivals my hatred for the carnivores who treated me like livestock, then show it to me. My obsession? Was the thing I always yearned for, the coexistence of carnivores and herbivores, the peace of all animals? No, that sounds too presumptuous. Presumptuous. If I'm going to be honest, there's only one thing I yearn for. To be with Haru forever. And now he's thinking of her. Yep, he became Rabbit Legosi. Though it's kind of weird that he became it. And it didn't like appear behind him at first, and then kind of he starts talking, but this is weird and very weird because that is one large ass jackrabbit. Oh, he's splitting. He became it. Come on! So she's pissed off now. Lewis sees it, I'm thinking, because he's reacting to it. And he punched the wall, and I don't know if he hit her head or not, but like the wall is just cracked and shit, and she's like up against the wall. Oh, he hit the wall beside her head. He's panting, and she looks unimpressed, but she might be enough. I knew you were going to miss. But I did see your obsession when you conjured your chimera for the first time, and it does have potential. It does? I won't be satisfied until you punch me using all your strength. Come see me every day. It's so late right now, so why don't you two stay here for the night? Aw, isn't San so nice? We've got a lot of rooms, if you're alright with cells. Oh boy. Yep, I guess they would have it that way, wouldn't they? Okay, so Legosi is laying on a futon in one of the cells, and he's like kind of thinking. The chimera, the combination animal, the hybrid. So combining my power, or my body with another species, I don't know where I got power. With another species is supposed to make my body stronger. Melon is a hybrid between a leopard and a gazelle. In that case, is the male, who I created with my ego, me and Haru-chan's future child. I mean, remember? Got the shaggiest damn fur a rabbit ever did have, so very Legosi-like. The facial structure, but it still had his scars, so I could see maybe like a half that height, maybe? Or about up to his shoulder, maybe? Not including the ears. I didn't even think about that. Let's see here. When I fight from now on, I will have to use him. How does that work? Q-san! She's just kind of there. Is she on the bed or on him? I can't tell. You're so defenseless. I could have killed you 20 times over. She's a rabbit ninja. I was thinking hard about why you missed me, despite how well done your chimera turned out to be. Well, it's because I'm still inexperienced. It's more basic and simple than that, and And so is the solution. It's because I'm a female. And also, oh god, she's unzipping. It's like, do you like my bunny boobs? Because you probably still don't know how females are. Oh, you're going to give him that kind of a lesson. Oh no, Haru not gonna like this. No, no, no. I mean, it's like that rabbit fetish is really kicking him up all in his ass. Um, and that's just how it is. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Imaginary chimera. Kind of a mental image of what you need to be to become stronger. Okay. Good concept. And I mean, it's not unheard of, I suppose. Like, you always, like, imagine what you want to do or to become and all that kind of stuff. And that helps drive you to reaching that goal. Though this is, like, maybe a step into the into the fantastical, maybe. Nah, excuse me. But it does get you in the right mindset, which is what Legosi definitely needs, particularly. I'm not sure the certain benefits that it has, especially for Q, given the, how the rope, like, expands her senses. I mean, sense of touch, maybe? I'm guessing, and, because it would increase her range when swinging the rope around. The thing makes more sense with the daggers that she's got, so, so that rings true. The rope, slightly, if you tone it down to just touch and not just all senses, because, like, how's that helping with her sight, her hearing, her smell, things like that. So touch is the only one that makes sense. I'm not sure what Legosi is necessarily all going to be benefiting from this, other than just be like, I am a herbivore, at least in his head. And then it's like, I can fight anybody, carnivore, herbivore, hybrid, whatever it is, because I am that. Maybe that's going to be like, it'll be like a little switch that he can just flip off in his head, and then it's like he no longer has any inhibitions of fighting things that he wants to get along with. In a moment when he has to settle things with them. That could be useful. Also, that could be dangerous, like, say he's in an argument with Haru in the future, and, he gets beastly. He's like, nope, I'm not letting you win this argument. Switch, and then, and I don't know why I roared, but I did. It's stupid. I like Chewbacca and Godzilla. Weird. But anyway, so yeah, and then it's just that argument is over. He wins every argument, and then it just becomes so instinctual that he always does it in any confrontation, which could be bad. So we'll definitely have to see how this plays out for his personality going forward, Because he does seem to be adept enough at it for a first try. I mean, Q basically said that. It was like, you did pretty good for a first timer kind of deal. So, just I guess there are abilities. Richard and I talked about this some time ago. I forget exactly what it was, but it was, it dealt with, Gosha and, like, his aura and stuff, and I'm wondering if this is another kind of thing that this world might have. So I'm definitely inclined to want to see more of this kind of stuff. Also, just want to know who that master was. Was it Gohan? I mean, it would make the most sense maybe, but he's a doctor rehabilitating carnivores and stuff. So him training a herbivore doesn't make as much sense, but because how would they have crossed paths per se? But maybe he goes to the fighting ring every so often and tries to rehabilitate some of the fighters, heals them up and whatnot. And it's like, hey, that rabbit kicked your butt. It's like, or something, and then he meets her after the fight or something, and it's like, hey, you're a pretty good fighter. but I think I can help make you better, or something like that. I don't know, because that would be kind of an interesting like tie-in, but not really sure what else to say about that. That's just my like ongoing thought process. Excuse me. But yeah, interesting. Rabbit Legosi. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on any of the concepts in this chapter. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Yeah. Anyway, I stream on Twitch. I upload it to YouTube, so you can check it out both ways. I tweet it out so that you know when I'm going live, so follow my social medias. I'm part of a couple podcasts, the One Punch podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, and I co-host the weekly manga podcast with Griever, so check out both of their channels, and check out all my other content, see what you like, suggest things you want to see in the future, and as always, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe, and Rabbit Legosi!